How's it going, everybody? Hey, it's Crypto Monkey, and I'm here with the video. I just want to talk about how to uh, macro trade, the best indicators, and the best way to set it up so it looks nice and easy on the eyes. So, I'll just get right into it. The first thing is Heikin-Eshi. Obviously, Heikin-Eshi. Like, I'll just go back to normal candles. You can see there's a lot more noise within just every trade. It shows, um, it shows much more information, especially if like you're day trading. It might be more useful for like telling like signs of a trend of an uptrend. I don't day trade. So, but Heikin-Eshi, when you're looking at just like our chart as we are here, um, it really calms the noise down. You can tell the uptrends and the downtrends a lot more, um, seamlessly. Of course, there's a little bit like the bulls pulling back here, you see, right here, but most of it is downtrend, you see, most of it. It's mostly red. There's a little bit of pullback trying to, but it's a pretty clear picture. So that's Heikin-Eshi. We will move on to the first indicator here, which I'll just go down my list here. My first one I got is Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands, or whatever, however they're pronounced. It's not great for Bollinger Bands. Isn't great for it's almost like a lagging indicator, but I like it. It's like it shadows what has happened in the past. You see this pull up right here, and then it doesn't show it until like a couple hours later. Till like 6 hours later, then it shows. But and it's already dropped. It's already down here, and the Bollinger bar is right up here. So it's not the best for an indicator when it's gonna go up, but yeah. I'll turn off the basis. We don't because I'll turn on the EMA, the exponential moving average. I believe the 20, 50, 100, and 200 is next. So it will just cause a lot of mess, a lot of just lines with the basis, and it doesn't really add much more. So I'll turn that off, and I'll also turn off the upper and the lower bars. Those aren't needed. You can clearly see the upper bar without this line. It just clears the mess up. And in the background, what I'll do with this is I'll just make it like a gray, or like a light gray or something like here, and I'll turn the opacity just up slightly. So as you can see, it looks nice. You can see this. It just overshadows. It still shows what the band is doing. You see here. You could even, if you really wanted to, you could even just change these so they're like a nice grayscale or something. I forgot which gray I used. And that looks kind of nice as well. But when I show you the next indicator here, it'll just be more cleaner and easier to read when we just turn these two off, and it just shows the overshadow. Very clean looking, especially with Heikin-Eshi. We'll show you with normal candles here. Still looks nice. I enjoy Heikin-Eshi just of the cleaner look here. Let's try the area. Or what is it? What is it? The line here. I don't ever trade with this one. Nice overshadow. Okay. Next indicator. We'll turn this one off for now, and the moving average, MACD. This one's nice. This one's fairly nice. What I'll do with this, to make it look just a little bit better, is I'll make these two right here, these two lines. I'll turn the MACD line. The MACD line is more sensitive to price changes, so it'll spike quicker than the signal line. So I'll make that one white so I can see it. And then for the signal line, I'll make that like a gray. So it just, you know, you'll still like need it, you know. It's still nice to have there, but just gray it out a little so it's not the one you were looking at. On MACD, if you want to know the signal for an uptrend, it is when the MACD line crosses the signal line, so upwards. So there's a lot. It's not perfect for uh, knowing when an uptrend's happening, but it's just there when if you combine it with another signal. So you can see here it crosses, and when it crosses, it's a fake out. Like it dropped again, so that wasn't exactly right. But then it crosses again, and this one was real. Like it was a rally upwards, slightly. So we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, I mean, I think MACD looks kind of nice. It's one of my indicators that I use frequently, so I like the look of it. I like to make my indicators look nice and easy on the eyes when I use them. Alright, so the next indicator I'll show you guys is the Exponential Moving Average, the EMA. This one's only one. This one you can edit. I don't use this one, but you can edit this one if you want it to be, you know, say the 100 EMA on the hour chart here. And then you can change this. I usually like to do white, just so it's very visible. I also like, you know, that's why I use white when I'm drawing. It's very visible. And then when I use like lines like this, I'll use like either yellow or like orange. You know, just something bright that's not also white. Not that yellow. I like the this yellow, or like an almost like that yellow. A very bright yellow, and it's very nice. It's very nice looking. It's different than any other color, so it doesn't get mixed up. So yeah, that's the EMA, just normal EMA. You can set it to whatever you want. If you wanted it 200, you can. There you go. It's only one though, so that's why I don't use it too much. We'll move on to the next one. It's actually, where is it? Where's the triple, no, not double, triple EMA. No, EMA one, there we go. Turn that one off. This one right here. Alright, this one I already have set up as the colors that I want, but I believe I can reset them. Yeah, here we go. This is the settings that it's normally on. You can see pretty ugly, honestly. You really like this green. It messes with the green of the uptrend in the market way too much. So it's just you can't even see it there. And then the red, it's too dark. It gets lost, and once it crosses the candles. Same with the blue. It's way too dark against the black background. You want lighter things. You want it to be lighter, but not a color that matches red or green, you know? So the settings that I like, so this is the 20 EMA, so I'll usually set that to white, because that's more, the 20 EMA is always, or the lowest moving average will always react to price movements quicker, you know, and more drastically. You can see down here, when this move happened, the 20 EMA, it dipped farther down and quicker back up when it made this dip, and compared to the others, this one just completely flattened out. Like it didn't even, it just flattened this, like this dip just didn't happen. But that's why it's good to have all four. So to change the color on a 50 EMA, what I'll do here is which one did I do? I believe it was this yellow here. Man, I'm trying to remember. I believe it was, this, one of these yellows. It's that yellow. And then for the next one, an orange, and then this top one will be just like a pink. It's like almost like a pink. It looks very good. It looks like a peach almost. But it creates this nice gradient, so you know the darker one is the 200, the orange one. These two look similar, but if you can change them, like if you're having trouble telling which one it is, you can change it so it's a little bit darker. But I can tell which one it is just by looking at it. So yeah, you know, edit this how you prefer. This is just how I enjoy looking at it. You know, you can see it throughout. The white does get lost a little bit in it when you're looking at it from afar. The white will get lost a little bit in the candlesticks, but having it white when you're looking closer, it allows it to stick out. White is the best one for having it stick out. I guess you could turn the opacity up a little bit, but having it down just makes it just so it's not so bright. It doesn't cluster up everything so much. The next indicator I'll be looking at here is the RSI, Relative Strength Index. This one, I like to keep it purple. That's not what I meant to hit there. I like to keep it purple. It makes its own color. It's basically default of what it is. So, but you could change it. You could change it so maybe like you want the RSI pink or something brighter, like pink. Like that's nice. And then since the yellow is bright as well, you want something darker. Like, but also pink, like something that matches that color. Like, but that's also too bright. See, I think that one worked well. If you wanted it just a different look for it, you could have that one. That was like a Valentine's Day special or something. I will turn back on just the normal, what it was before. Just nothing much changed there. RSI just tells you pretty much if it's oversold. Here you can see oversold still, but it's not a great indicator of when to buy because it was oversold here and then it still dropped further, and it's getting to overbought here. So, but once it's at overbought, like it hit overbought here, and then it stayed and it went so much further. So if it hits overbought here, it could be over here. You know, it's difficult to tell, but RSI is a good one for macro trading. It's very good. Next indicator. Move on. Standard deviation. This one's decent. This one's decent. I don't know too much about standard deviation. I don't use this one very much. It's good to have on standby though. I do believe that blue is way too dark. You have trouble seeing it. Like honestly, a white might just be perfect here. You could even just change this so it's like a histogram or like an area or something, columns, and then you can really see here the deviation between, like, when it drops it goes up here. I don't know too much about this. Let's move on here. Another standard deviation measurement tool I use is this one. I don't change this one, but you could easily set this so it's like darker, you know. What this is used for is telling it which possible direction the market could be turning to and what price you could possibly see. So, like, during this trend, you could possibly see the price target will be 93 cents here. And then if it makes a reversal here, the trend makes a reversal, you can see a possible downside of 79 cents or 80. So that's what I use. I don't mess with that one too much. I'll show you guys at the very end my entire all three indicators that I use at once. I don't pay for TradingView, so this is just a non-paid version. You can only set up 3 indicators at a time, so this will help anybody that doesn't also pay. Next one up is Stochastic RSI. This one's good. Just knowing like the current trend, it'll go straight up. When there's a lot of buyers in the market, you know, there's a lot of buy pressure. It'll go straight up, and then when there's sell pressure, it'll just go down. It's very sensitive to pressure and momentum, you know. So yeah, you can see like they sold and it didn't go straight down, and it went straight back up. And this one's also doing the same here. You can see it, but it just, that's all it does. That's all it does is just go up and down. It'll tell you the momentum basically. So if you wanted to make this one look a little bit nicer, you can make the K white. I like this one. The D a gray. It's usually a nice one that I like to look at. Just looks really just nice, easy on the eyes. If you wanted these bands a different color, you could change this one so it's green, you know, so you know when it's on an uptrend, or you can change this one to red so you know when it's on a downtrend. There you go. And can you change the middle? Yeah. Change that to a nice gray, so it looks very calm. There you go. There you go. There you have your Stochastic RSI looking very sleek. And do you know what? I'll save this as a default so it comes back. Alright. Next one is the super trend. This one, just very self-explanatory. This one I don't even need to really explain it. It just shows you the basic uptrends. It just, see, this was a rally upwards, and underneath it you can see the green rally. Just the line just follows it upwards, and then when there's sell pressure, the red will turn up. It's not perfect because you can see here when this dip happened here, it counted it still as the bull. So if you're into like day trading here and you wanted this, you wanted this to get to sell here, this super trend would not have told you that this would have been the top. It would have that this only came when this next drop came. So, but it does tell you the the basics. Yeah, I don't use this one very often either. But there you go. There's all the indicators that I use. Now I'm gonna put them all together. So, oh, I forgot to save this one as. Whoops. There we go. I need to see that as default. The Bollinger Band, and then I'll add on the EMA. Looking nice, looking nice. And then I'll either do the MACD here. I forgot to save that one as well. Okay, so yeah, I'll either use MACD along these two here, or I will use, I have to close this one, or I will use the RSI here, or the stochastic. Those are the ones that I use most frequently here. Oh, yep, that is my video here. I'm just absolutely chilling today. Hope you guys are too. I don't even believe I'm gonna edit this one. I'm just gonna throw this one up on the channel, see how it does. Hopefully you guys find this one helpful. And yeah, have a great time, guys. Enjoy the weekend. See you later.